Today on Zoom, I'm going to show you how to make paper flowers. I don't know what kind of flower this is, but isn't it cool looking? The hair above a cattle's eyes. A cowbell. Oh, yeah. Cowbell, yeah. Now we're going to test out our chain reaction machine and see if it works. What you doing? All right, man. Well, can I join? Funding for Zoom is provided by
the National Science Foundation,
America's Investment in the Future, and by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, a private corporation funded by the American people, the Arthur Vining Davis Foundation, the Wheezy Foundation, the Tucker Gosnell Family Foundation, and by
contributions to your PBS station
from viewers like you.
Hi, this is at Duggan Middle School, right here in Springfield, Massachusetts. Yeah, baby, Zoom! Yeah!
Playhouse! You can do it! Let's go! Come on, you got it!
Come on. All right.
Come on, King!
Come on, Zoomer. Let's get that ball.
I got it! Yeah! Come on and zoom, 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 on and zoom. Come on and zoom, all the tunes. Come on and zoom, sorry, zoom. Come on and zoom, 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 zoom. I'm Caroline. I'm Lainey.
I'm Mr. Eduardo.
I'm Gary. I'm Mike. I'm Courtney.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm singing. We're all plugged into one world now. So let's talk. We want to hear from you. Come on, give it a try. And if you like what you see, turn off your TV and do it. Do. Come on and do. Come on and do. Oh, yeah. Come on and zoom, 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 zoom. Come on and zoom, on and zoom. Come on and zoom, on and zoom. Come on and zoom, zoom, zoom. We're zooming on WGBY. Hi, Zoomers. Welcome to today's show. We're just about to play a game called All About You. It was sent in by Amanda Ates of Farmington Hills, Michigan. She says it's a really fun way to get to know all your friends. To play, you need some note cards and some pens. First, you have to write down 4 things that are true about you and 1 thing that is false. Then the other Zoomers have to figure out which one isn't true. Okay, guys, you ready to play? Yep. Okay, Eleni, you'll go first, and then Mr. Ido, and then Courtney, and so on. Okay, my number 1 is I was born in New York. Number 2 is I like to eat octopus. Number 3 is I've never been on a sports team. Number 4 is I've lived in Brazil for part of my life. And number 5 is I want to kind of own like a goat farm when I grow up. I think the one where you like octopus. Yeah, I think that's false. I think that's false. You're all wrong, actually. What? Yeah. I was born in New York, actually. That's what I thought.
Oh.
And I do actually like to eat octopus. I think it tastes really good. I never have been on a sports team. Yeah, I knew that. And I do want to go and I do want to have a goat farm. But I've never lived in Brazil. I wasn't sure about that. I visited Brazil. Oh, that was really different. Well, I visited Brazil.
Okay, the first one is I have moved 4 times in my life.
Wow.
The second one is I have 34 cousins.
Wow.
The third one is I am allergic to bees and ticks. The fourth one is I like mashed potatoes. And the fifth one is I lost my 2 front teeth when I was sliding down a slide.
I don't think you're allergic to bees. Yeah, I don't think you're allergic to bees and ticks.
I don't like mashed potatoes.
Yay!
I hate them.
Okay. I once caught a wild turkey. I like country music. One time I got locked in a locker. I'm allergic to eggplant, and I used to have 3 lizards as pets.
Oh.
I think it's the lizard one. This is a hard one.
I'm thinking locker. Locker.
I'm thinking lizard locker. I did catch a turkey. Yes. I love country music. Oh. I have got locked in locker. Oh, I I knew that one, and I didn't want to. And I am not allergic to eggplant. And the lizard's names were Leo, Leona, and so it's true.
Oh, so that was true.
Yeah.
So she's not
Nobody got it. Nobody got that.
That was good.
Hey, this is cool. I'm learning a lot about you guys.
I had no idea.
So, Garrett?
Okay. All right. My first one is I lived in the same house all my life. Number 2 is I like getting dressed up. Number 3 is I like country music. Number 4 is I like to eat the free samples in the supermarkets. And number 5 is when I was born, I came out feet first.
Dressing up. I think it's that you came out feet first.
Okay. I lived in the same house all my life. That was true. I like getting dressed up. I hate getting dressed up. It's horrible. I hate it. And the rest of them are true.
Oh, cool. Okay. One of them is I have 2 sisters. One of them is 12 and the other is 18. Another is I moved to Massachusetts from California when I was 6 months old. I like rap music, and I like to eat mooncakes with my family, and I like spinach and asparagus. Okay. I think you like that.
I don't think you like rap music.
I don't think you like rap. All right, we're all for rap.
Yeah, we're all for rap.
We got it? Right? I told you. Like, I hate rap. Yeah! We know her too well. All right. I've always wanted to own a skunk. I hate mushrooms. I once had a rabbit named January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. And I broke both my feet.
I think it's the rabbit.
I think it's the I think it's true, the rabbit. I think it's the rabbit. Well, I'll go backwards. I have broken both my feet. My rabbit was named January, February. Wow. I hate mushrooms. Wow. That's not true. I love mushrooms. I knew it. And I always have wanted to own a skunk. My dad owned one. Everyone wants to own a skunk. It seems so cool. I hate going to the dentist. I've been on a basketball team ever since I was 8. I used to have 2 pet rats. I've lived in the same town my whole life, and I was allergic to tomatoes when I was younger. I think it's dentist. And I think it's tomatoes. Okay. Tomatoes was another. Okay. I love going to the dentist. Yeah. I don't know why, it's just something about the dentist. And I have been on a basketball team every year since I was 8. I used to have 2 pet rats when I was little. And I have lived in the same town my whole life, and I was allergic to tomatoes when I was younger. Oh. Yeah. What's up? 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 What's up?
What is your middle name and what does it stand for?
My middle name is Leon. I was named after my grandfather.
My middle name is Kelly, and that's my mom's maiden name. Vincenza, and I like it because it's different. My middle name is Marie, and I noticed that it's the most common middle name in America.
My middle name is Curran, and I like it because it stands for my Irish heritage.
My middle name is Curry. I don't know what it stands for, but it's cool.
My middle name is Paul, and I think it stands for sausage. My middle name is Helena, and it's my grandmother's name. Zoom do. Do you remember when I showed you how to make button flowers? Well, today I'm going to show you how to make paper flowers. The cool thing about paper flowers is you can use all kinds of different paper. You can use wax paper, notebook paper, a brown paper bag, wrapping paper, tissue paper, and you can even use aluminum foil. See, here's a flower with wax paper, wrapping paper, and tissue paper. And here's a flower with aluminum foil, wrapping paper, and tissue paper. Isn't that cool? Thanks to the hundreds of viewers who sent us the directions to make them. Okay, here's what you'll need. Some pipe cleaners, a pair of craft scissors to cut interesting lines, and a lot of different kinds of paper. You can look around your house to find all these different kinds. Okay, here's what you'll do. First, take a pipe cleaner. I'll use the green one. And fold the end of the pipe cleaner down 2 times to form a little nub like this. Okay, then you want to cut out your shape. You can use stars, squares, circles, long strips, triangles, anything you can think of. And then use craft scissors to cut cool edges. Okay, I'm going to make a daffodil. So I already have my stars cut out, so now I'm going to cut out my circles. I'm going to use a square, and then I'm just going to cut off the edges. I think that will be easier. Okay. I'll use craft scissors for a cool line. Okay, if you cut off the edges like this, the circle kind of comes out right. It's really hard to get a perfect circle though, so I'll round it off at the end. Wow, the edges look really cool. Okay. What you do is you take the end of your pipe cleaner and you stick it through the center of your shape, and then you just poke it like that. And then you just slide it up to the top. And you want to do it twice so it has a little different textures and stuff. Okay, so you do the same thing. Stick it through. Okay, now you'll put on your stars. Okay. I'm going to do both of them at the same time. I think I can do that. Just poke and slide. And then you might want to change, like, see, it's perfect. So if you take the two and move it around like that and scrunch it up a little bit, it looks more like a real flower. Now I'm going to show you how to make an exotic-looking flower, like this. You need some small circles with slits in them, some long, thin strips, and some big circles with slits in them. I'll put that back in here. Okay. So I think I'll use a yellow stem. Okay, then you fold it down 2 times again. And you go like this. First you use your small circles with slits in them. I already have mine cut out. Then you do the same thing. You just stick it through like this. So I'm going to do that 2 times, 2 different pieces. Then you take your long strips and you have to fold it over like this. So then I'll take a pipe cleaner and stick it through both of them. You might have to use scissors or something to poke through. Oh, I got it. Yeah. And then you just want to slide these on one at a time. I'll probably make 2 or 4. See how it looks. That's my first loop. I'll use a blue loop too. And I'll do one more purple one. Ooh, there we go. Looks pretty so far. Okay, now you want to add your big circles. I think I'll use tinfoil. I think that'll look cool. Be nice and shiny. Just push it through and slide it up. And you scrunch it up again to make it look more like a real flower. I don't know what kind of flower this is, but isn't it cool looking? Make your own paper flowers. And you can look at real flowers for inspiration, or you can just use your imagination. And remember, the more different kinds of shapes you cut out and the different kinds of paper you use, the more beautiful your bouquet will be. Earlier on Zoom, we began working in teams to create the 3 links of a chain reaction machine. Here's what we came up with. There's Mike Caroline and Estuardo's London Bridge is Falling Down machine, Courtney and Shane Ying's Pop and Drop machine, and here's the A&G machine that Garrett and I built. When we put these 3 links together, the action of one link will make the next link go. This is why this is called a chain reaction machine. Now we're going to test out our chain reaction machine and see if it works. Okay, guys, ready?
Yes,
ready.
1, 2, 1.
In making our links, we came across many problems that we had to solve. First off, each link had to begin and end with the pull of the string. We also had to make sure that there was enough force for the ending string of one link to pull the starting string of the next. If there wasn't enough force, then the next link wouldn't be able to start and our chain reaction wouldn't work.
We also needed to have enough energy to keep everything in our links moving. We couldn't use plug-in electricity, so we used things like rolling marbles, mousetraps, and other moving parts that get their energy when they're pulled on by gravity.
2, 1, go! Build your own train reaction machine. It doesn't have to be as complicated as ours. You can find the rules and construction tips for the wooden frames on the Zoom website. Videotape what you create and send it to Zoom.
Meg, Sarah, Mallory, Emily, Erin, and Becca of Slater, Iowa, sent us these Fannee Doolees. Fannee Doolee likes Picasso, but doesn't like painting.
Why do you think that is?
Fannee Doolee likes Greek, but doesn't like languages.
Why do you think that is?
Fannee Doolee likes pioneers, but doesn't like pilgrims. Why do you think that is? Oh, yeah!
Fannee Doolee sure is picky. Make up your own and send them to Zoom.
Fannee Doolee!
Here are some Hinky Pinkies from Shawnee D of Phoenix, Arizona. In case you forgot how to play, you have to guess what's being described. So the answers could be a hink pink, which is a pair of one-syllable words that rhyme, or the answer could be a hinky pinky, which is a pair of two-syllable words that rhyme. So a hink pink for a rodent's dwelling would be a mouse house, and a hinky pinky for happy fruit would be Merry Cherry. Okay, guys, now try to guess this hink pink. Stories told by ocean mammals.
Told by us.
Fun story.
Whale tail?
All right, guys, this is a hinky pinky, so it's a pair of two syllables that rhyme. Paw coverings for a young cat.
Kitten.
Yeah. Okay. The hair above a cattle's eyes.
Furber.
A cowbell. Yes, cowbell. Yes, that's right. Good job.
They're really good.
All right, this is another hink pink. A long look by a grizzly animal.
Bear.
These are all hink pinks.
Did you write them?
Yeah, I did so. A garden tool for a long reptile.
Shovel gravel.
No, it has to be one.
A snake ray.
What?
A snake ray.
Nice.
A sad circus performer.
A frown clown. A frown clown.
Oh, what is this, a hink pink?
It's a hink pink.
Clown, down.
Down.
Yeah.
Okay.
I made mine easy, so.
I have two. They're both hink pinks. Okay. What do young dogs drink from? I wrote these down.
Young puppy.
A puppy. No, it's a hink pink.
Oh, it's a hink
So it
pink.
only has one syllable.
Okay.
A pup cup.
Yep.
When a fish says yes, it does a nod cod.
Cod dog.
That's fun. That was really cool. Zoom into action. These Zoomers volunteer by helping to distribute food to elderly people who have trouble walking. Each month, the food bank delivers a donation of vegetables, yogurt, and canned goods. That's when Lucas, Gaelan, and their dad come to help. What you do is you come to the center, and then you help unload the stuff in the truck. First, all the food is sorted into different piles. Then one by one, 42 brown bags are filled with food from all of the piles. We go to the senior housing, and we go up there, and we have a special list that tells which ones we're going to.
Do you volunteer in your community? If you do, you're already a member of the Zoom team. We want to hear all about it. Send your story, along with any photos or videos, to this address.
Remember, the little things you do can sometimes make a big difference. Zoom into action! And join the Zoom team! You probably all played with helium-filled balloons. You've seen them float away. Or you've done something so that they stay put. But have you ever tried to make one flink so that it doesn't float or sink, but flinks?
Well, Daniel T. of Hickson, Tennessee has, and he challenged us to see if we can make a helium-filled balloon flink.
This cup is weighing the balloon down. But without the cup, this balloon would float away. So we have to change the weight on the cup before we can get our balloons to flink.
Right, what is, I don't know what do you want to say?
Right now, all of them are just basically going to stay on the
Like
table.
when you throw them up, they all fall back down because the cup is weighing down.
So, but we want it to flink, so we can't put something like really heavy. So do we just want to experiment on
Sure.
and stuff?
Let's see. I doubt this would work. What is this true?
Well, look.
What if we cut part of the cup off? Maybe. And like, experiment.
Yeah, I'm going to try to cut this off. It's going to be fun looking cup.
I don't know, because it's already weighing down from the cup, so. Wait a minute, it's like bouncing. See if like,
Try to cut off a little more.
I'm gonna cut.
Well, a cup is already weighing it down. So. I don't know. That's why I'm just trying to.
Yeah.
That's kind of close.
Yeah, just keep like slowing it down until
You only got a little bit left.
we've got some pennies, nickels. Paperclip.
So cool.
That is really cool. It's not.
It worked. Yeah,
It's not floating. It's not sinking. It's blinking.
Here's a science scoop on why we were able to get our balloons to flink. Gravity is pulling down on the balloon, in the air around the balloon, and on the helium inside the balloon. Air and helium are both gases, but helium weighs much less than air. So when you fill a balloon with helium, it weighs less than the air around it, and the air pushes up on it and helps it float. Hot air balloons also flink. There's more space between the molecules of a hot gas than between the molecules of a cold one. So when you fill up a balloon with hot air, you need less air than if you fill it up with cold air. With less air, the whole balloon weighs less than the air around it. This means it can rise in the air, just like a helium balloon does.
When the air cools down, the balloon starts to sink because it becomes heavier. The air then has to be heated up for it to flink, meaning float, without going up or down too much.
The next time you get a helium-filled balloon at a birthday party, see what you can do to make it flink for 10 seconds a foot above the ground. Then send your results to Zoom. Hey Zoomers, and welcome to Zoom Playhouse. Today's performance is entitled A Zoomer Reunion. The idea to do a reunion play was sent in by Laura and Emily B. of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I can't wait to see all of the Zoomers. This is going to be some reunion. I wonder how they've all changed. What's up? Caroline, how are you? Oh, Caroline. It's been so long since we all zoomed together. Here, have some snacks. Have you been cooking up a storm? How have you been, girl? We need to be informed. Remember the old days. What are you doing with the light bulb? What do you guys like? Football at my age. Have some snacks, Mike. Oh, look, they're flinking. Wow. Gary, I see you still have your full head of hair.
Oh, you know it's my pride and joy.
Hey guys, I have a great hing ping. What's a hing ping for lunar music?
You were here.
rocket, are you?
Of course! Are you kidding? It's a class. It's great to see you guys. Make yourselves at home. There are some snacks and a few yummy cafes in the oven, and then later we can play a few old games for old time's sake.
Yeah, gosh, Caroline, I don't know how you do it.
Do what?
Remember all the things that we did on the show? It seems like it's been at least a millennia.
Hey, Lainey!
Yeah, Mike?
Didn't you know?
Know what?
Alini, I'm still on the show.
What?
Guys, this is the new dance.
Want to take the Zoomer 101 challenge? Or make a Zoomer flip? You can find all sorts of games and gizmos in the Zoom Games section of the Zoom website at pbskids.org or America Online, keyword PBS Kids.
All submissions become the property of Zoom.
And will be eligible for inclusion in all Zoom media.
This means that we can share your ideas
With other Zoomers on TV, the web, in print material,
and in other media. So, send us a Zoom.
Day-to-do. Day-to-do. Hey, Sonny. There's no catching fish here. Can't you see the sign? It says no fish.
Why, I ain't catching fish. I'm catching a mouse, eh?
And I'm going to the Zoom website to learn all sorts of science and games and cooking stuff. PBSkids.org. Well, I'm hooked.
Funding for Zoom is provided by
The National Science Foundation.
America's Investment in the Future
And by
the Corporation for Public Broadcasting,
a private corporation funded by the American people.
the Arthur Vining Davis Foundation,
The Wheezy Foundation,
the Tucker Gosnell Family Foundation,
and by
Contributions to your PBS station.
and viewers like you.
PBS